35-yard line. So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. The biggest thing that he did, Mike, he took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 43, here's second down and a yard. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He keeps it himself. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 24 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Here we go.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to run it. Whoa! And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's first and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
An extra point attempt to follow. His kick is good, and the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They are led out by a man who's done this now for a long time. Their veteran quarterback.
It was pretty clear after sitting down with him earlier in the week that he was just not satisfied with last week's performance. And while he was so clear, he's like, listen, I am thrilled that we won the game.
Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. It looks like the Chiefs have it, and it is Kansas City ball.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
The Chiefs offense ready to get going with their second possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. He'll go right and find his running back. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
He'll look to throw. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, KC. His 4th TD grab of the season. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tag on the extra point. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Very good kickoff. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Chiefs. That touchdown #1 for him on the year.
Makes the score Chiefs 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Cowboys offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They are facing an uphill climb early. Begin this drive with 1st and 10. The throw on the run is complete. And he'll be forced out of bounds a yard or so shy of the marker, but it is a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
He'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 17 yards on that play. 1st down, Cowboys.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain. We are through 1. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football. They've got it 2nd down and 11. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw on the move is caught. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Let's go now. Bring it.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And that's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7.
28-yard line.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Back to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. One of his teammates there to take it back in. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out...
Oh, a loose football. Looked like one of the Cowboys was there to recover. Indeed, they will keep possession. They are very fortunate to get another shot at it. It is 2nd down and goal. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
And goal.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. Got his man at the 6.
The pass on 3rd down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this has got to take advantage. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense has to be searching for answers right now. It's been his ability to make plays on the ground here in the first half that has really given them fits. Moving to his right. Now he takes off. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll run again.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up the short game.
Here we go, set. 19.
They'll look to throw. Rolling right. He'll take off again. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Chiefs first down.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
Take a whistle, take a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. With a couple sergeants and teams for the get back. This revolution been televised, I fell through with the knickknacks. Hey, young, get your chili up, yeah, I meant that. They blacked out, they act out, yeah, I did that. Hey, what's up, dog? I hit them, that's getting on them, and they both, I hit them, hating on them, and they both broke. You ain't coming for your chili.
They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
They'll try to set up the screen here. Oh, yeah. To the 10-yard line. He is out of bounds there. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
At the 10-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 8, take go.
Flush to his right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, Kansas City. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Now, the extra point. And that is off the left upright. It's no good. And they are unable to tack on the extra point. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. To throw here to begin the drive. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as the clock will stop at 21 seconds to go until halftime.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Set. 60 Eagles.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. And he overhit that just a bit. Fans beyond the goal line, and that is a touchback. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. He's going to air this one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2nd and 10.
Go!
Flush to his right. He runs with it. Into space. And he will go all the way. Incredible run. 80 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
That was a special run, Mike. I mean, it's just rare to have that combination of contact, balance, and strength to not only run through the contact, but then to also have the speed to break away once you get into the open field.
So, halftime straight ahead, and we send it over to Scott Hansen, who has the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Our trip around the league starts now. In the Motor City, the Lions at home to take on the Eagles. Okay, Mike, thanks very much. This, the first official Sunday of fall, the final week before byes kick in. A full schedule of 16 games on tap. Let's roll. And here's the Eagles wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. From there, let's go to Music City, Nashville, Tennessee. Check in on the Titans as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And this is the Titans running back. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. This one's all tied at 14 at the half. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers. And this is the Bengals quarterback. He's got a couple of touchdown passes in this first half, including this one. The Bengals lead by a field goal at halftime. With that, time to look at the rest of the action here in Week 4 as we wrap up the first month of the season. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward as we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He'll grab it at the 12. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And that's going nowhere. Thrown down, literally and awkwardly, right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first.
He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. That's picked up by the Chiefs.
Every team in the league, they work on scoop and score, and they got the scoop part right. I tell you what, he had a lot of lead blockers out in front of him. They were trying to get their buddy into the end zone for 6, but he's going to come up just short. But his offense now trots on the field on the doorstep of the goal line in prime position to come away with 6.
So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. And the rich get richer. They've got the big lead, and they start with it 1st and goal. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive. After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. 1st and goal. Moving left. Now he'll run it, and he will score again. Touchdown, KC. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
The kicking team on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead.
Cowboys 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Cowboys offense starting to trot out for this next possession. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule and the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you have the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember were a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of on a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line. They would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result. Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is,
and once again, he loses the football. And it will be another turnover as this defense does it again.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Set. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Forced out left, taking off. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Chiefs. Point after try forthcoming. Now a flip to the kicker. It's a fake. And this is not going to come close to fooling anyone. Hard to believe they thought that would work. It didn't. They come away with nothing on the extra point.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouths full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette and the yelling. Bad, but somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
That is caught at the 3. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead.
Cowboys 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 6. Now a hit, and he lost the football. the air now on 1st and 10. Throwing right, it's taken in. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
Kansas City Chiefs.
Now it is 1st and goal.
First down and goal.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. That's to the end zone, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. Touchdown, KC. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. The ball comes out. And the offense will get the ball back. He touchdown, and that will be a wrap. This game is over. So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They didn't quite get the shutout they were hoping for and likely deserved. This was a tremendous defensive performance. They held the other guys to just a field goal, that's all. That defensive unit was the driving force in this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious, as we say, so long from Arrowhead.